Hello everyone, welcome to my sewing room. Today I'm going to show you how to warp up a table loom to make a table runner, kind of like this one that I've made. I'm going to start making a new table runner, and I thought I would show you how to get the loom ready to do that. I have a table loom. It needs to be clamped on. There's a clamp right here on the back end of the loom. And I put it right here and clamp it on the table. And there's one on the other end holding this peg right here. There's another clamp right here. Tighten it up so it doesn't pull off. And I'm going to use this thread right here. It's a cotton crochet thread. This is what the packaging might look like. I like to put my thread into a bucket on a chair so that it doesn't roll away. Let's get the camera right. And then I'm going to make my table runner about 11 inches wide, and I've been using these as my markers right here. You can mark it any way you want. You can make something any width. I'm going to start by tying an end onto this stick right here on the back of the loom. Then I'm going to take my reed hook and I'm going to come over here even with my knot, and I'm going to pull that thread all the way over here and just wrap it around. Now, you want to lift this bar right here and go in the next hole, slot, and pull it through. And go all the way over here and set it onto that peg. Come right in here into this next reed, pull this thread through, and just keep going along, making sure that your thread goes around this warping stick. I'm going to go all the way over to here, and when I have completed pulling these through, I'll turn the camera on again and show you what we do next. Alright, I finished adding thread to my loom, and right now I'm going to cut the end off and I'm going to tie it right here on this stick. Tie a knot there so it holds. Okay, and it's pretty taut. I'm going to go to the end. I usually have to do this by myself. If you have a friend, it's nice if they can hold the end for you, but I don't have a friend today. So I'm going to cut the end as close as I can over there, and I'm going to hold this tight. I'm going to put the lock on my roller here, and I'm going to start rolling it up. Holding it tight, but not too tight. Trying to make everything nice and smooth as I roll it together. If you have fuzzy yarn or thick yarn that you're using, you'll want to put some paper in here, roll paper in the middle so that it doesn't stick together and it's nice, the tension is even. But with this cotton thread, I don't usually do that step. Okay, and I'm going to have maybe 6 inches left here. I'm going to stop right there. Okay, we've rolled up our cotton thread or our yarn, And now we have one more step before we tie the strings onto this other bar. We need to take our heddle hook and go next to our loom, starting on one end to the left or the right of these slots. Put your heddle hook into one of the holes and pull that one thread through. You had 2 threads in there, you're going to pull one through. So I went to the left of that slot, now I'm going to go to the left of the next slot, put my hook through and grab one of those cotton threads and pull it through, just one. Go to the next hole, pick up one thread and pull it through. This is probably the hardest thing to do. It's not hard, but it's the hardest of all the things you need to do to get ready. Just takes a little time. Okay, and then when I get this all done, I'll show you how to tie that up and get ready to weave. Okay, I've just finished using my heddle hook and pulling all the threads through the holes. Now I need to tie them, connect them to this piece right here. I'm going to start in the middle and take a little group of thread, try to smooth it out, and I'm going to tie around the bottom, bring it over to the top, and tie it in a single knot. Not too tight because I'm going to want to take that apart later. Take another group of threads, smooth them out, wrap it around, and then up and over the top. While I've been working, the reed back here has been in the rest position, has been down this whole time. And after I get my thread all ready to go, we're going to put it up in the top position so we can start weaving. Just do 2 more. Try to smooth it out better. That's better. Alright, and this is our last one. You can make smaller groups of threads if you like. I'm going to try to zip through for you. Then I take a piece of cardboard. This happens to be a cereal box. And I'm going to lift my heddle up to the top, and you see the threads divided, and I'm going to put my cardboard piece through, and then I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to tighten this up, the roller over there, and I'm going to take this roller here and tighten it up so that it's ready to weave. Next time I get together with you, I'll show you how to begin weaving.